analysis task, comma sprinkler, we have given a very long text of English letters, spaces, commas, and periods. And the text can have up to 1 million characters, and our goal is to apply very simplified rules of applying commas in the sentences, and the rules are as follows. So if you would have a word which is succeeded by a comma, then all occurrences of that word has to have a comma after that, except the cases when the sentence ends by this word and there is going to be a period. And similarly, if the word is preceded by a period, then all occurrences of that word has to be preceded by a period, again, unless it is the beginning of a sentence. So for instance, in this case, we have 1 comma here. So spot is followed by comma. So there's a 1 comma which has to appear here. Sit is preceded by comma, so there's going to be comma here. And another sit is here, but since there is a period, so there is not going to be a new comma. Then after please, there is a comma, but there is no please in the sentence. And before here, there is a comma. So before this here, there is going to be another comma. And those should be all applications of the rules in the sentence. So in order to solve this, a very naive approach is what I have just done at the moment. So we are just searching for the commas, and whenever we find it, we apply the commas to all the words which are around it. And then we create like a new verse, like here we have here. And we again apply it. But this approach is very slow and it shouldn't pass the system test. And so we have to do something a bit smarter, and that is applying all these rules at once. And in order to do this, we will model the text by a graph. For each word, we will have 2 nodes, one for its beginning and one for the end. So the edge will be describing the position of the 2 words. So for example, in this case, we had here spot, comma, sit. So spot is its end. We have here, and then it's followed by sit, so we have an edge. But for instance, in this case, when there is a spot, which is end, and there is a sit, so we would not have an edge because there is a period. So once we have created this graph, what we can do is we need to find the connectivity in the graph. So we start your favorite search from the edges which determine the commas. So for instance, this one. And then we just search the graph and see what is visited. So for instance, in this case, running the search from here, this would get visited. And it means that for these instances, we need to place commas in after the word or in the beginning of the word, depends on which side of the graph it is. So the runtime of this algorithm would be linear